highest vibrational good only. Please connect us to our highest intentions and validate information from our highest self only. Please release what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Okay, so starting with some Reiki symbols. Just getting you balanced. Breathe a couple times for me here. Just move through the energy. Okay, so breathing in and out here. So I'm going to just create some space within you as we work through what comes up. So, if there's ever a moment where you question your desirability, in whatever area of your life, that's your business, baby. But if you ever question your desirability, you should know, sweetheart, that you have options. Whoosh. You do not have to stay in a dead-end job just because it's in front of your face. You don't have to stay in a dead-end relationship just because it's all you know. You do not have to maintain the same dynamics you have with family and friends just because that's what you're used to. Baby, you got options, and there's some times where during the process of shedding the old and growing into the new, there's just times of solitude. So do not perceive solitude as something that is a reflection of someone to bring you the same level of love, understanding, and protection that you give to others. You have to wait for someone or people around you to give you the same level of love, energy, and protection that you give to yourself. You know, they said that the golden rule is to treat others how you would want to be treated, but the platinum rule is to treat others how they would want to be treated. And you have to see yourself on the other side of that too, that you are requiring people to treat you at the level that you want to be treated. You cannot assume that others are, vibrating at your same frequency or have lived your same life experiences or want the same things that you want. But baby, rest assured that as you cleanse and clear out, you got options. You can go anywhere with time and patience. You can make anything happen. You can make any kind of connections. You have all these options, so we're going to work on removing any of our blinders to not be able to see that, and just smoothing it through the energy. Just anything that makes you forget the miracle that is you, or the infinite connections you have, even energetically, because you can be kind of minding your own business right now, but always be connected energetically to so many people. And also, I would encourage you to have relationships and interactions with others on multiple levels. So sometimes it's just professional, other times it's you have people that hold you accountable, so accountability buddies. Sometimes it's friendship, and sometimes it's those friends you go out and you have a good time with. Sometimes it's the friends that you feel close to, and you can share a lot with yourself. Even with romance, being able to put people at the space they should be in, at the appropriate time. The longer that you get to know somebody, the more they'll naturally become closer to you. But just let them stay where they're at. There is a beauty in the freedom that love provides, that people are in your space, and this is all love. People are in your space because they want to be there, not because they feel like they have to be there. And that's those old ways of thinking that needs to be cut off. If you have to worry about your friends not wanting to be your friends, if you're not constantly with them, or your significant other doesn't want to be your significant other, if you're not constantly with them, or people are going to treat you different. Now, work is different. If you don't come to work, you will get fired. But also understanding that even the work dynamics of, hey, if you don't come do these things with us, then we're not going to let you be a part of this project or that project. And you have so much more going on. You should really enjoy the people around you. So let's just take a moment here to see and to acknowledge all of the people in your life that are wonderful to be around, and how they reflect how you treat yourself. And that is what's going to help you bridge some gaps. Just breathing in here and just lovely to be around, and your energy is so great. And you have to require people to acknowledge who you really are and the energy you really have, not their projection of who you are. And also on the reverse, when you meet others and you have those different connections with them, see them for who they are, not your projection of who you want to be or who you think they should be, but see them as they are. And if you see them as they are, you will get to know the true them. And that'll be so much more fulfilling in the long run. So just still shifting through this energy, okay? Finding balance here. And then I'm going to start to close the chakras. You've seen the beauty of you. Time to sew you back up. And just seal them. So that you know at all times what you are truly made of. Who you truly are. And what is truly important to you. So just from this moment, start to relax. Or continue to relax. This is just to massage the brain, massage the eyes. Of just relaxing into this moment with who you are. And accepting that who you are and how you are and how you live is a beautiful, beautiful reflection of who you are at the deepest parts of you. And breathe that through. Give that life. Give that energy. Give that balance. Give that peace. And see yourself for who you are. Well, family, I'm going to go and smooth over your aura and seal you with the sign of the infinity and say you've done a fantastic job, good job making it through this Mercury in retrograde in Libra. A lot of partnership and love themes that have been coming up, but the most important part is to know that you got options, baby. If people have, left your life, and this always happens during a Mercury in retrograde, especially in this beautiful love sign, when people from yesteryear pop up. Always make the right choice. You don't have to deal with the same kind of dynamics. And when we talk about love, it can be romantic love, but it can be family. It's just any of those deep, intimate connections that we share on a human level. And they also help us to analyze how we approach business, how we approach professional things, how we approach community things, so that we are a better person because we have gone through these experiences and cleansing out what no longer serves us. So be patient, babies. You got time. Now, I will tell you a little secret. By either tomorrow or Monday, as Mercury is shifting, there's two kind of dynamics that are happening. You're going to get some resolution for whatever has been coming up. So, when you watch this, if you watch this on October 14th, then the 15th is when it will happen, or that Monday, which is the 16th, 17th, 18th, the 18th. And so if this happens for you, feel free to come back to the video and comment what that resolution was for you. But yes, so take it easy, babies. So sweet, so lovely, sweetheart. You got this. And if nobody has said it, let me go ahead and say it to you. Wash your hands for